Hi, first graders. Good to be with you again. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. I hope you were jumping up and down, praising the Lord for doing what He did, for dying on the cross for us, and for rising again. And I just pray it was a blessed time for your families. And I miss you all. Let's start out today by praying together. Dear Lord Jesus, we love you. We thank you for this day. I thank you for Mrs. Barton and Miss Tuggle. I pray you continue to bless them as they teach. I pray you be with Julia and Charlotte and Karis and Emma and Sadie and Shelby and Orion and Natalia and Paxton and Ava and Ronald and Jenny and McKenna and Caitlin and Victoria and Willow and Gianna and Jeremy and Mia. Pray you'd bless all of them today. I pray you'd be with Michael and Rylan and Klein and Max and Owen and Cannon and Noah and Isaac and Esther and Macy and Ruth and Jackson and Carter and Stephen and Hannah, Connor, Ben, MJ, and Atlas, Lord. You know every single one of them. You know how many hairs are on their head today. You know what they're struggling with. You know the things that are on their heart today, Lord. I pray that they would bring those to you. I pray you'd bless them. I pray you'd be with Mrs. Adams and Dr. Lindstead as they lead our school. I pray for President Trump as he leads our country, Lord. I just pray that you would be with us, Lord. Help us to depend on you. In Jesus' name. Well, good to see you. I want to show you on your workbooks a couple things. Last time we did your workbook, whoops, this is not your workbook. That was second grade. Here's your workbook. On hot cross buns, I forgot to point something out to you. And I had a lot of people turn this in. Good job. I appreciate you working on it. But let me show you what I forgot to say to you. I told you to touch all the plates, and a lot of you put on Taz and TTs. You figured out that it was Taz and TTs. But there was one instruction there, and I'm not sure how well we can see it on the camera. Hopefully you can see where it says circle the empty plates. Because remember, we talked about it when we sang the song. Let's do it again, and so we can remember it. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. And a bunch of you figured out ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, 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 which is exactly right. But I wanted you to circle these empty plates because we've got to learn something about those empty plates very soon. So if you didn't do that yet, circle all those empty plates. And then I want you to turn to page 19. Page 19, we're going to have a visitor from this fellow today. I think I told you about him before. Tommy Tucker's dog, remember? Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. And here it all is. Can you touch the dog houses? Because they're going to show us the steady beat. Ready? Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. And I was wrong. Those dog houses are not showing us the steady beat. Those dog houses are not steady. What are they showing us? The rhythm. Yes. Can you tap the rhythm with me? I should have had you put in, you can put in beat dots or hearts to show the steady beat. Some of you already figured that out. Can you point to the dog houses and they're going to show us the rhythm. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Do you see something at the end of some of those lines? Do you see some empty dog houses? This time, I'm telling you what to do. You don't have, I think you already see the Taz and the TTs. You can write those in if you want to. But what I want you to do is to circle the empty dog houses. We're going to be finding out about what those mean here very soon. That's all you have to do on this page. Have your mom and dad take a picture of it, send it to my email, send it to my phone. I've had a bunch of you turn in your work, and I love seeing that. I love seeing you do your work, your workbook. And again, that is page 19. Hopefully you can see that on my camera. And circle those empty dog houses and show those to me, because that is an interesting thing that is happening in our music. Early, man, it's hard to remember way back in the olden days, but when you first started first grade, do you remember when we were talking about my aunt coming to visit? And remember, she was coming around the mountain up to Colorado to the cabin. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Are you showing steady beat? Get your horses out. You can do it while you're directing your horses, because she'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Are you ready? She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. And we'll all come out and meet her when she comes. Yes, we'll all come out and meet her when she comes. Yes, we'll all come out and meet her. Yes, we'll all come out and meet her. Yes, we'll all come out and meet her when she comes. I was so excited about my aunt coming. Do you remember? And my aunt likes to travel. I know a lot of us have not been able to travel, probably not many at all, if any, because we've been staying home. We've been trying to be wise. We've been trying to be wise with this virus that's going around. So my aunt, though, this was before all of this happened, she liked to travel. And do you remember we sang about some of the fun things that she brought me? Now for this one, I'm going to scoot back a little bit, because I want to be able to, I'm going to need to stand up. So if you're sitting down right now, if you can make yourself find a place to be able to stand up. And I know when I sit back here and the projector's on, sometimes it makes me look kind of funny and dark, so I'm going to blank out my screen. And hopefully you can see me a little bit better. Be my echo, sing while I sing. I hope you are singing with me. Oh, my aunt came back from Timbuktu, and she brought with her a wooden shoe. Now I know you cannot see my foot. Can you hear it? It's tapping. It's tapping a steady beat. Get your foot tapping. Get that wooden shoe tapping. Oh, my aunt came back from old Japan, and she brought with her a waving fan. Oh, my aunt came back from old Algiers, and she brought with her a pair of shears. Oh, my aunt came back from Guadeloupe, and she brought with her a hula hoop. Oh, my aunt came back from the county fair, and she brought with her a rocking chair. Oh, my aunt came back from the city zoo, and she brought with her a nut like you. I hope you were looking like a nut like I was, or I looked really silly doing that by myself. First graders, you have to help me out. And oh, I would love it. Your mom and dad can take you a picture or a video of you looking silly and send it to me, and then I will not feel so silly when I make these videos. I was so excited. I hope you've gotten to see maybe some of your aunts. Maybe some of your aunts, maybe you're not getting to see them. Maybe you're only seeing them on videos like you're seeing Mrs. Kelly because we're all staying in homes. So it's good to have videos. It's good to have this ability to share. And remember though, when my aunt was coming up to Colorado, do you remember what I was going to make for her? Her favorite pie. What was her favorite pie? Yes, you are right. And you know what I had to do? I had to get some of that fruit and I had to chop, chippity chop it. Did you bring your knives today? Are you ready? Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we have left we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Are you chopping and chippity chopping with me? I hope so, because we all have to work together to get this pie made. Again, for my aunt. Because remember, sometimes these pies tend to disappear. I don't know what happens. Ready? Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we have left we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Oh, smells pretty good. What do we need to put in to make this pie even better? Oh, I think we need some more fruit. Can you get your fruit? Let's keep chopping and chippity chopping it. Ready? Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we have left we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. Oh, what do you think? Did somebody say sugar? Get your bag of sugar. Shh, I think that's gonna help it. Stir it all together. Did someone say chocolate? Of course, chocolate is always the right choice. Get some chocolate, put it all in there. So nice. It's gonna be a delicious pie. I think we need to chop it just a little bit more. Now that we put the chocolate in, the chocolate's kind of chunky. Ready? Chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we have left we'll put in the pot. Chop, chippity chop. And we all know what happens next. We put the pie in the oven, we wait, we take the pie out, it smells delicious, we go to sleep, we go to do our schoolwork, we do innocent things, and we come back and we find an empty pie pan. Somebody likes pie even more than my aunt, and they're always sneaking in and eating our pie, and we say, oh my, no more pie. Are you helping me? I sure hope you're helping me. Oh my, no more pie. Pie's too sweet. I want a piece of meat. Meat's too red. I want a piece of bread. Bread's too brown. I think I'll go to town. Town's too far. I think I'll drive my car. Car won't go. I fell and hurt my toe. Toe gives me pain. I think I'll take the train. Train had a wreck. I fell and hurt my neck. Oh my, no more pie. That is just a sad song, isn't it? Every time we try to make a pie together, it seems like we run into this problem. I'm just not so sure what's happening. But to make us in a better spirit, I brought some friends today. I'm going to move a little closer. I sure hope that you can see me well. I brought some friends today. Does anybody remember this friend? Miss Kitty Cat. Hi, boys and girls. Oh, hi, Miss Kitty Cat. And of course, her best buddy, Mr. Doggy. Woof, woof. Hi, everybody. Bow, wow, wow. Did you all say bow, wow, wow to him? Yes. Do you remember they came and visited our class earlier this year and said their poem? Would you like to hear it again? Oh, I'm sure you said yes. Are you ready? Two little puppets, one on each hand. Isn't she pretty? Isn't he grand? Her name is Bella, and his name is Bo. She says, good morning. and he says, hello. Oh, they even remembered their part. Oh, they're taking a bow. Are you giving them a hand? I hope so. I hope you're giving them some applause. Did you bring your puppets? You have to check. Maybe they're in your pajama pockets. I don't know. Check for your puppets. See if you can get them out. See if your puppets still remember the rhyme too. Ready? Two little puppets, one on each hand. Isn't she pretty? Isn't he grand? Her name is Bella, and his name is Bo. She says, good morning, and he says, hello. Oh, let your puppets take a bow too. Yes. Now, when Bo and Bella, when they say their parts, do you notice some difference between their voice? Bella has a voice that sounds, is it high or low? Bella sounds high. What about Bo? Bo sounds low, 'cause I'm a guy. Well, you know what? I think even guy dogs, even girl dogs kind of have a lower voice. And even boy cats, I had a boy cat, and he went meow, meow. He didn't have a manly sounding. God made different voices. I know first grade boys' voices are still nice, and we sing in a higher range than when your daddies grow up and they sing. And one of these days, you boys are going to be big daddies, and your voice is going to sound really down low. But right now, your voice kind of sounds a little more like Bella, and that's why we practice singing our songs woo up there. But Bo and Bella, you know what? They're going to help me with something else. They're going to help me. Remember when we talked about our high note sounds and our low note sounds? All right, so the camera magically changed because I needed to show you something behind me. I still have Bo and Bella because they're going to help me on this song that we learned earlier this year. Do you remember the Quaker Quaker song? Bo's going to help me change the slide. Quaker Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Oh, good job. Wow, they've learned another song. I like it, it's fancy. They talk like fancy people. This is in the olden times, and some really nice people called Quakers. And they really wanted to follow God's ways. They really did. But they did talk kind of fancy. They said thee instead of you. They would say, how are thee? And they were very polite and kind to each other. I hope you're being polite and kind to the people at your house. Maybe you should try this. Bella is going to be the first Quaker. Oh boy. And Bo gets to be the second Quaker. And Bella is talking to her friend and asking him how he's doing. Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. If we had another friend, I would have Bo take turns. Would you be his friend? As he should get to ask somebody else. I'm going to put Bella down for a second. Bo's going to ask you, which means you have to say the second part. Can you do it? I'll help you a little bit. I'll whisper it, but you say it with me. Ready? Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Did you do your part? I heard him. Oh, he said he heard you do it. Wow, he's got really good ears. That was great. This time, Bella wants a turn too. How about if you do the first part And then Bella gets to be the answer. So you're going to be the kind Quaker that's asking Bella. Can you try it? Can you start it? I'll help you a little bit. Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Good job. I hope you helped Bella and Bo at your house and were kind to them. Now remember, when we learned about this, we talked about several things when we learned it. These houses, what are they showing us? Steady beat. Can you put the steady beat on your legs? Here we go. Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Very nice. There's our steady beat. What about all this? You got it. It's the rhythm. You know what? I'm going to even skip because I know you know the rhythm. We're going to skip and we're going to show it with TTs and tas. Ready? Can you clap the rhythm while we do it? Here we go. Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Did you clap it and say it? Can we clap it and say this time, say the rhythm words? You see some TTs and tas? We sure do. Ready? Here we go. Tee, 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 ta. Tee, tee, ta. Tee, tee, ta. Tee, 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 ta. Tee, 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 ta. You got it? I hope you did. We're going to keep going. And, oh, do you see there's some high sounds and some low sounds? I'm using my other hand over here to move the slides forward, so I'm only using one hand, but you use both hands. Put the high sound on your head, low sound on your shoulders. Here we go. Quaker, Quaker, how are thee? Very well, I thank thee. How's thy neighbor next to thee? I don't know, I'll go and see. Do you remember where those high sounds live up there? Low sounds live down there with a space in between them? But we know, and then we put the line to show it on a musical thing. We put the high sounds up on the high line, the low sounds on the low line. I'm going to skip forward because I think you remember this. Because we already learned what they're called, didn't we? The high sound is so, the low sound is me. The so house, the me house, they can't be right next to each other. There is always a space right in between them. Because so and me are separated by a space. And I'm going to show it to you on the musical staff that we're going to be learning more and more about here very soon. You know what? We're going to do it. I'm going to show you that next time. So next time, look forward to seeing that because we're going to be starting to look in your books and seeing something called a musical staff. It's pretty cool. Right now, though, I've got a line separating. So is on the space above the line. Me is on the space below the line. Can you put your so here? Can you put your me here? Here we go. So, me, so, me. So, me. So, me. So, me, so, me. So, me, so, me. Very nice job. Very nice job. I love singing this Quaker song for you. Do you know what? Quakers have lived here in this country. I'm going to show you a picture of some guys we started learning about. Sorry, I got to get over here and get it ready to go. Some guys we learned about, they came to our country. We learned about pilgrims. In fact, when you guys were in kindergarten, a lot of you dressed up like pilgrims. And we've learned about pilgrims coming and starting our country. There were also Quakers that have come and been a part of our country. And they're part of our history. And remember some of the history we've been learning in music class? History's full of people and times, and we have learned them in this rhyme. Presidents of the USA have made our country great today. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk and Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Granton, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, and Coolidge. That's president number 30. Let's go to 31. Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush and Clinton, Bush, Obama, and Trump. There is our president right now. Are you praying for him? Are you praying for our president? How many presidents have we had? 45. You know what? I'm going to turn the lights back on. I wanted you to be able to see the presidents well, but I want you to see me. Whether or not we agree with our president, whether we think they are doing the best job ever, or we don't think they're doing the best job ever, you know what the Bible tells us to do? Pray for those that are in authority. Pray for the leaders. Pray for them. Man, and if you don't think they're doing a very good job, shouldn't you even pray more? We should. And you know what? There's a song. It's a prayer. And our country needs it. And you've probably heard it before. But I don't know if I've ever taught it to you. So I'm going to sing it. And if you know it, please sing with me. If you don't know it, listen. And the second time through, try to sing it with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. How many of you knew that song? I bet you a bunch of you are raising your hands, or you've at least heard that song. It is a prayer. It was written by a man who was an immigrant. He had lived in another country, and he came over here and he asked for God to bless our country. And people have sung that song for many, many years. They've sung it during times of war, times of difficulty. And right now our country's having a time of difficulty. So we should be praying for our president, praying for our governor, praying for our leaders. And we should be praying for God to help our country. And you know what? A lady said to me, she said, we should be praying for America to bless God. And that is true. Our country needs to follow God. Can you try to sing it with me? God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my prayer, sing that song to the Lord. Ask Him to help our country right now. When we come back together, we will sing that song together. When we come back together, we hope that times will be better, but we should still be singing that song and praying for America to turn and want to bless our God too and praise Him. I pray that that is what you're doing. Just one music class this week because it's a short week. Next week we'll be back at it. Don't forget to circle those empty dog houses on Bow Wow Wow and take a picture and have your mom and dad send it to me. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.